How are you guys doing today? My name is Anima and today, my friends, we have a live Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle for you all, this time against Jovy, otherwise known as Giovanni. Thank you so much for your support, sir. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you for appearing on the channel today. So guys, there'll be a question of the day. At the end of the video, I will remind you that the like button exists, but you can make your decisions about it at the end of the video after watching, of course. Or you can be a complete rebel and like it right now, and I wouldn't mind that at all, to be honest. So this is a match in the UU tier. I'm using the most disgusting core ever imagined. I don't know how effective it'll be actually, because I mean in terms of like my sweepers being part of it, because I don't know how to UU. So Blastoise, Goodra, Chandelure, Weezing. This is a cool team, not like my team. Hydreigon, such a threat. Hydreigon and a Raichu. Gesundheit! I am bringing, right, it's fucking grim. I'm bringing Urethra, the Cresselia, lovingly named and supplied by Ellis Lusk. He'll be in the comments section, I'm sure, because he's a babe and he's always around, and God bless that boy, I love him so much. So we've got Urethra, the Cresselia, Elizabeth, the Florges, Sphincter, that was mine, the Suicune, Politics, the Crobat, Dim Sum, the Alakazam, and Lacoste, the Crocodile. So all things considered, he could lead with bloody anything, and that would be a problem. So I think I kind of just want to lead with my Florges because I have a pretty good matchup against everything. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, because I feel like the Hydreigon or Raichu is going to be the lead, and yeah, so let's lead with Baby Flo, Baby Elizabeth, Baby Flo. Ooh. So we need to break some things before some things can do things. It's a bit confusing because I'm not quite sure who like my main sweeper is. I guess it's Alakazam. Out comes Nightmare. The Hydreigon, this was the expected lead, which is why I've decided to lead with Lizzie. So, oh, what? Oh, this is my Assault Vest Florges. Right, yes, because I did do that. Okay, great. So now I'm honestly expecting the U-turn, so I have to Moonblast anyway, so I'm just gonna go straight for that, because I can't really stay in on it. Need to see what item this Hydreigon is packing as well. Life Orb, anything? No, we can quite safely assume that is a Scarf or a Specs. Let's just note that down just in case I forget and think it's part of the Life Orb set, judging by the damage, or whatever. Anything ridiculous like that. So he's gonna decide who wants to take a Moonblast right now. Yeah, Weezing doesn't really want to, because I do have Psychic on this Flo. So even if it resists, it doesn't really want to take it. Chandelure, kinda, but can't really do anything to me past that. So yeah, this is my Assault Vest floor, just because I was gonna use like a bog standard Wish Florges and all kinds of awful stuff like that, but I decided against doing it, ultimately. Oh, the damage! And we're gonna get the special attack drop, not that it really matters. So what I'm gonna do now is, what am I right now? Am I max HP? We did get the special attack drop, and thing is, when this thing megas, which it ultimately is going to do, we're going to run into a series of problems. So I kinda wanna switch out, because I want to keep my Florges at good health for that Hydreigon. But at the same time, this thing's special attack has just fallen, so I'm going to go straight for the Energy Ball now, because this thing can't really touch me. We did get a bit of hacks. Let it begin! Let it begin! I mean, we should still... I don't know if we'll kill, because, I mean, it will be super effective, but Mega Blastoise is bulky, and we might also get Confusion Hacks, and that would... Excuse me, was that a crit? That was a crit, yeah. So that special attack drop did not matter at all, and Leo is gonna just about hang on. And I'm a little sad because now my Florges is actually weakened by that crit. So, yeah, I don't really want my Florges to take another hit, to be honest, but I'm just gonna go for a Moonblast. I have to get rid of this Blastoise. As he's going to go for the Water Pulse. Hopefully this is just going to do not an awful lot of damage. See, it really wouldn't have done anything if it wasn't a crit, which is a bit annoying. But, you know, whatever, man. So down goes the Blastoise, and we're still at fairly decent health. His team is quite specially offensive, unless that Raichu is actually physical. Out comes Denny's, the Wheezing, and I can actually kill this. I totally can. But now I need to weaken it, I really do. I need to weaken it first before we can start sodding around. I need to weaken it first and then finish it off with Florges, because I don't think I can one-shot it with the Psychic. Unless I actually can. I am a modest Florges. Whoa, okay. Let's just do a quick calculation. Whoa, that did not come out with anything useful at all. Offensive Calm Mind. Let's just try that, maybe. Yeah. Let's see what that will do to a Wheezing. Calm Mind will do so much damage, but like a Sludge Bomb would do so much damage to me, and then I lose my Hydreigon check. So that's really, really annoying. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into Urethra, because even though I don't really want to take a Sludge Bomb with it, Sludge Bomb right to the Urethra. I need to get some damage off on this thing first. I could have stayed in. I did kind of expect them to not go for that Sludge Bomb straight away, but looking at it, I really didn't want to. I did not want to get more damaged, because the Hydreigon will do some shit and it will be really, really, really cringe. So I don't think he wants his Wheezing to be hurt. So I kind of expect. What do I expect? I do expect a switch. Into who I don't know though. Maybe Hydreigon? Maybe, but that's a bit of a long shot. I think what I'm gonna do is go for the Moonblast just in case that Hydreigon switch does happen. As he does withdraw. I think it'd be a risky play. Out comes Lumiere. Who's gonna resist my my Moonblast anyway? And yeah, it's gonna take that pretty well. We do get a special attack drop. What the hell is happening now? So Lumiere is here. Still took that kind of well though. I don't want this to be a subbing Chandelure, but I didn't see any leftovers, so I'm inclined to believe that it's not a subbing kind of thing. So what do I want to do? What do I need to do is the question. I don't really want to take a Shadow Ball, to be honest. I really don't. I don't really want to take a Specs Shadow Ball or anything grim nasty like that. I get a weird vibe off of this thing though. I do. I get like a strange vibe off of it. I feel like it's not quite what it appears to be, you know? So I'm just going to go for the Moonlight just to scout. As my opponent actually overpredicts and goes for the Energy Ball. So this is okay. Did expect the Suicune there, I imagine. But either way, we're going to get off this Moonlight, and I'm going to be able to observe if this thing is locked in or not. So that's honestly kind of okay. And now what I'm going to do is go for another Moonblast, I feel. Why would I do that? What am I doing that for? I'll tell you what my logic is here, because I feel like if I let that Hydreigon have a free switch, it's going to be a real problem. I'm really feeling like maybe it will come in. Maybe it will come in. Because like now I'm going to go for the Psychic move, right? You know? Like now? You know? And that Hydreigon really could be a problemo in my bummo. I'm going to go for the Moonblast. Sod it. There's the Energy Ball once again. Christ. But either way, this thing can't really scratch me, and we can continue to keep going for Moonblast. At least we're weakening it. And we're lowering... Whoa, what's up with my Serene Grace Pokemon right now? So I don't think he's going to bring the Hydreigon in. I'm going to go for the Moonlight once again, I believe. I don't think he's going to go for the Hydreigon, because I'm kind of showing that my mentality is to keep going for Moonblast. So I'm not really sure who he's going to go into. We need to break that that Wheezing though. I mean, I can set up with my Suicune at some point, surely, but... There's Raichu. Okay, so... I don't know quite what the deal is with this Raichu either, because judging from his team, it ought to be physical. Physical Raichu is way, like... way not that common. And I really don't know what to do. This is the bloody problem right now. I don't have pokes to really take this thing on. I think he's physical, man. I really do. I think he's physical. Oh man, I don't have anything to do with this. This Raichu is just like gonna mess me around, to be honest. I want to switch in my stupid politics, but okay, why do I want to switch in my politics so bad? I really cannot tolerate my poor Florges taking too much damage, because that Hydreigon is such an overwhelming threat. It really is, and I need to keep my Pokemon at fairly good health to deal with the damn wheezing and shit. I can't switch out now. This is so painful. Right. I really think he's just going to go for like a knockoff or something, so I'm actually going to go into politics. I don't think he's going to go for the electric move, but this could really bite me in the ass. It looks like a bad play, but I am doing this predicting knockoff. No! Shit! Volt Tackle! Bye. I actually predicted knockoff. I did not actually expect Volt Tackle, but I'm going to bring in my Crocodile and bluff the Scarf. I'm going to bring in my Crocodile really fast and bluff the Scarf. So, we do pull off the Intimidate. The Raichu should really switch because it's not going to be able to do an awful lot of damage and stuff right now. This thing is a threat to me though, so what I'm going to do is go for the Pursuit, because I do believe he's going to switch out. That wasn't a good play with my Crobat, but looking at it, it was not a useful member to the team. Yeah, I do expect him to switch out. I'm going to be a bit gutted if he doesn't, but... I wonder what item he has. I do wonder. Oh, my Cresselia could have eaten that damn Volt Tackle. Raichu's dead. That's one less thing for my sweet, dear friend Suicune to deal with. At this rate, I might have to clean up with my damn with a Crocoon, like a legitimate Crocoon cleanup right there. So this thing is out and about, and I do believe that the U-turn is coming, and not anything too insane. Too insane besides. Oh jeez. He's not going to go for a Draco. I am expecting the U-turn, so I'm going to switch into Sphincter, because U-turn would be super effective damage. Onto my Crooks. If he goes for a Moonblast, my what? Hydreigon with Moonblast. If he goes for a Draco, it's a free switch into Florges. If he goes for Dark Pulse, it's a free switch into Florges. So I do expect the U-turn, and I need to go into my Suicune. Hopefully he's just gone for the U-turn, and then that'll be alright, you know, but yeah, okay, there it is. Thank God. So there we do, we get the U-turn. That's okay. I'm really glad that Raichu's dead now, you know. I'm really glad it's dead, because that thing was a problem to my poor sweet Suicune. So this thing is here. And you, what are you up to? Are you physical? The way you brought it in screams Power Whip, so I'm gonna go into Urethra. Yeah, because otherwise his team is too special attack or heavy. Yeah, okay. So there's the Power Whip. And Urethra is going to love that. And Slurpee is going to get hit by the Rocky Helmet. So this thing doesn't have that much to touch me with right now. And I have revealed the Moonblast, so I do think he is going to switch out. But into who, I don't know. I think either Chandelure or Wheezing. But Wheezing doesn't want to come in because I'm fucking, you know, psychic type. So I do expect him to switch out, but into whom I'm not completely sure. Chandelure or Wheezing. I think maybe Chandelure, but at the same time I really don't want Lacoste to be sitting around taking damage all, you know, the rest of Lacoste's dear sweet life. And, you know, it's just not a good time for me, you know? This is a bit frustrating, you know? Right. I don't know, he might just stay in though. He's not banded. Might be Assault Vest. I'm gonna go for the Toxic. As he is gonna withdraw, don't show me the Wheezing, that won't make any sense. Goes into Lumiere, okay. I don't know if this Chandelure is Scarf or anything either. I feel like it's Specs. Yeah, just from what it's doing, from its behaviors. But my poor urethra is getting whittled away. And yeah, this is a bit of a a bit of a problematic situation. Right, so what can we do? I need Lizzie at good health for the gosh darned evil Hydreigon, you know? But I think what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna go for the Moonlight for shits and gigs, and he could go for Shadow Ball, and that's probably gonna kill me, but I cannot let anyone else come in and take the Shadow Ball, I really can't. So Urethra is gonna go down. And I am gonna go into my Crocodile, who can resist the Shadow Ball and outspeed. So let's go into Lacoste right now. Intimidate this thing for all that's bloody worth. And he is pursuit trapped, so he might just be inclined to stay in. What I'm gonna do is just go for the knockoff though. It's a bit uncommon to run two Scarfers on the same team. I do believe I outspeed a Chandelure. So, I am inclined to believe that this thing is Specs. So, Christ. Alright, you know, it's a bit hairy. Like, just because you're using bulky pokes doesn't mean, like, you can... I mean, he's just got such a threatening, like... It's like, because it's like a bunch of mixed stuff, okay, we do go for the knockoff, and this is going to kill Lumiere, so that's great. That's another pressure off of my Florges. So, as long as as long as I keep my Florges alive, that Hydreigon can't sweep me. Which is why I'm so loath to switch in my Florges. If I'd brought my Wish Protecting, son of a bitch, Florges, I wasn't going to protect though, really, was I? So out comes Nightmare. And... oh, and I want to preserve Lacoste for that evil Goodra. I do have Dazzling Gleam on my Alakazam, so you know, I don't think he's just gonna U-turn again, is he? I don't know. He must be U-turning again. I really feel like he would just U-turn again. Well, okay, I'm just gonna go into Sphincter because I do think he's just gonna U-turn again. Because just because my Florges is alive. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't go for the U-turn and went for the straight-up Draco Meteor this time. I would not be surprised if he did it this time. He's gonna go for the Stone Edge. Whoa, okay. Alright, we're gonna take that because we are a Sphincter. And we take all kinds of horrible shit, so this is pretty sweet. And, he is locked in, unless he's like Assault Vest or something, so he is going to switch out, probably into the Goodra. I think he's locked in, unless he's Assault Vest. But I really strongly feel as though he's some kind of set that, like, you know, I really strongly feel like he's locked in and stuff. I just feel like that's a thing, you know? So I am going to switch out into my Lacoste, expecting the Goodra. So, out comes Slurpee, good. Good. So, my sphincter is gonna come back to me. Interesting Hydreigon, I feel like it's mixed. And we are going to intimidate Slurpee. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go for a black glasses almighty knockoff right now. I don't think it'll kill just because Goodra is decently bulky, but you know, we'll do good damage. We might lose Lacoste, but to be honest, up against the Weezing, we can't really do much to it anyway. As we are going to get the knockoff off, I'm curious to see what kind of damage this will do. Fucking hell! Dead! It was Assault Vest Goodra. Dead, man. Wow. So out comes Denny's, the Weezing of my dreams. And what we're going to do now is... we are going to go into Suicune. We are going to go into Suicune to take the burn. And then we're going to Calm Mind. That's what you do when you're a Sphincter. You just keep calm and get your head in the game, you know? So here's the Sludge Bomb. This might sting a bit. It does sting a bit. We do actually get poisoned, so that kind of sucks. Yeah. Not amazing, to be honest. What kind of Haxie game is this? What's my stupid, I'm gonna go to bed, actually. Yeah. Yeah, what's with my stupid, like, Divine Serene Grace shit? You know? Weird, right? So, anyway, we're gonna pull the rest off, not that that was ever any doubt, really. And, yeah, we're gonna go all flipper and get a lot of HP back. This thing is doing a surprising chunk of damage with these Sludge Bombs. It is a surprising amount of damage, all things considered. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for the Sleep Talk, and I hope we get something useful. We do have a 2 out of 3 chance of getting something useful. So... okay, come on, Sphincter. Show me how much of a Sphincter you really are. Yeah, you are such a Sphincter. You have a fucking rest. Sphincter, why are you such a fucking Sphincter? I hate you. Oh my god, you really are a Sphincter. Okay, well, Sphincter's being a Sphincter even to me, so that's really sad. Let's go for the Sleep Talk again. My god, you are a Sphincter and a half. Come on, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 is something useful. Okay, alright. I actually would have preferred Calm Mind, but you know, that's fine too. So we're gonna get the Scald off and Burn as well. This game is some kind of ridiculous. So 116 down to 62. Okay, 116 down to 62. I think he might Pain Split me now, is the impression I get. So what I'm going to do actually is go for a Calm Mind, because we're going to wake up this turn. Oh, sorry about that. You know what that is. That's the refreshing shit happening. So yeah, we do manage to pull off a Calm Mind, and this is the problem incarnate. This is where shit gets realer than real. So we've got a Calm Mind up. And now, I don't want to get greedy, I'm just going to go for the Scald and take out this Weezing, because the Pain Split was a thing, definitely, so let's go for that Scald. And we should get rid of it. I'm deeply curious as to what that Hydreigon is holding, because it's like, it's Scarf, yeah? But what? But what is happening? It's physical, so it's definitely surprising. Well, at least it packs Stone Edge, so it could be a mixed. Either way, we do take out the Weezing, and we do have a Calm Mind up, so bar a Draco Meteor or something. I mean, we should be okay, all things considered. The thing is, you know what, I feel so mixed about Suicune, because Suicune is so gorgeous, right? It's such a lovely Pokemon, but why? Why is its only job to be this prick? Why? So we're gonna go for the Scald, as my opponent goes for the Dark Pulse. And Sphincter's gonna take that, because Sphincter's just a goddamn Sphincter. And, yeah, we're gonna get the Scald off. And, yeah, I honestly do feel like resting, but I feel like that's also kind of a dick move. I am gonna go for the rest. I am gonna go for the rest because my curiosity is really, really, really humming right now. It's really humming about this Hydreigon. I really have no idea what it has. But either way, he's locked himself into Dark Pulse, assuming he is even locked in the first place. I do still believe this is Scarf Hydreigon. But, you know, we're going to go for the Sleep Talk now. And Nightmare is going to go for the Dark Pulse. Just in case you didn't know, you can actually flinch in your sleep. So, yeah, I did just... Oh my god. What the hell? Sometimes you just talk about this shit and it just happens, you know? You're like, sometimes £1 million just falls from the sky. No, that wasn't. Maybe it's raining outside, I don't know. So, Sphincter is fast asleep. See if we pull anything useful. Right now we're just going to have a test to see if Sphincter's being a sphincter or not. Such an awful name. So, yeah, we managed to pull a nice Scald. I'm just going to keep going for Scalds now, really. I'm so curious as to what this Hydreigon has been holding this whole time. Kudos to him for not running, because... Yeah, couldn't move. Kudos to him for not running, because I probably would run by this point. I probably would. So we're just going to keep going for Scalds. Right now, we've flinched, what is it, 2 out of 5 times now? 113 down to 68. We won't kill him with the next one unless we get a burn. If we get a burn with our last Scald, then we actually will take out this Nightmare. This team is really interesting, you know? This team is a very interesting looking team. Like things just basically were built to not quite be what they appeared to be on the tin. So, we go for that Scald. Are we gonna get the burn? Nah, we don't get the burn. Alright. So, I think it did slightly over 50, but we're just gonna keep going for Scald, you know, because we can't do anything else. And, I mean, I could go to sleep, but that would be really just prolonging the inevitable, I feel. So there's the next Dark Pulse. Wow, Sphincter is going to live on 4 HP like an actual Sphincter and kill this Hydreigon with a Scald, and that is going to be the game. So thank you so much, Giovanni, for the challenge. I deeply, deeply appreciate it, and your support and your presence on the channel today. Lads, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between as well, thank you so much for your continued viewership and support. Let me just say it's been... You know, it's been really, really good. We're doing really, really well at the moment. We're actually really steady right now. And the channel is going beautiful places, and I do appreciate you guys being here so very, very, very much. So thank you. Thank you so much for just, like, you know, showing up every day and watching my crazy, crazy face. So today's question of the day is, in fact, in a fight, would King Kong or Godzilla win? I don't know what happened in the actual movie, if there was a movie. I'm pretty sure there was. I'm pretty goddamn sure there was. But, let's give that man a nice, because he's beautiful. I absolutely don't know, because I really like Godzilla. I really like Godzilla, but it's like King Kong has like grabby hands and grabby feet. So he could, if he grabbed Godzilla and like got his like, you know, he could like snap his neck kind of thing. But if Godzilla was like fast enough and did the fire breathing, you know, it could be really, really bad. So I think it depends on the environment. I feel like on flat ground, Godzilla would win. But in like a jungle, I think King Kong would win. I think. I don't know, guys. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye!